What's going on, guys? Tuesday morning, baby. Tuesday morning. Who's excited to make some money today? I am. Well, I already made some money. I'll talk about here later on the stock that I traded this morning, making over $3,000. You could probably figure out what stock I traded just by looking at the pre-market gapper list. Probably, if you know what I do, what I am, probably have an idea. So there's the pre-market gapper stocks that are gapping up this morning. AMTX, PEIX, GEVO, CLDC, all moving this morning. Also TRVN, big move lower. Big move lower there on TRVN this morning. So let's take a look at what stocks are popping up. Got the AMTX, not really doing much, but we'll take a look at it here. Just that overall move there on AMTX. And you can see AMTX there, not really doing much. You got 53,000 shares traded. It's up there, pre-market high at $1.68. Not going to get my hopes up. Not going to get my hopes up on that one. Need some more volume there. But right now, yeah, we're just taking a look, seeing what's hot, what's popping around. If you have any ideas for stocks to take a look at, leave a comment down below. PEIX this morning up there, pre-market high at $3.50, pulling back down there to $3. Looking here at the daily chart, you can see that previous resistance there, 350 area, 350, 370 area, having some trouble there. And you can see 350, 370. It's that resistance in that area. So breaking over that $3 resistance there, breaking over $3 up there to 350, having a little bit of trouble there, 351 now. So PEIX just kind of heading lower since making that pre-market high there at 350 into that resistance. So let's see what happens here later on. If this is going to pull back or not. Where's it going to go? What's it going to do? All right, so we got PEIX. Take a look at that one. That was on the gapper list. What else we got on the gapper list? We got NBEV on the gapper list to the downside. These weed stocks have been hot lately. Also GEVO there. So let's take a look here at GEVO. GEVO down there to the 470, kind of bouncing back up there towards that $5. So pre-market high on this thing is 555 right now. 555 there, pre-market high on GEVO, pushing back up there. Let's see what happens here. If this is going to find some support there. It looks like that $5 area kind of just holding it down right now. Having some trouble there. People are still trading the Mangina, I see. MNGA, Mangina. What are they doing with that one? LGC. What's up with the LGC? Oh, nice. I think, what? I don't even know what you would do with that one, Simon. Where do you find the good stocks? Please answer. Anyone? Well, this is where we find the good stocks right there. These are the stocks we're looking at. AMTX, GEVO, PEIX, TRVN on the bottom on the loser list there. These are stocks that are gapping up this morning. Not a ton of action this morning, but still, we're getting a little bit of stuff there. Getting a little bit of stuff going on there. A little bit of stuff. You can see the scanner not showing much so far. Somebody asking, what happens if you short a stock and it goes to zero? Well, you'd pretty much get whatever the profit is. So if you short it at $1 and it went to zero, you'd make 99% return. Because really a stock won't go to zero. It'll always be like, like a 0.0001. It'll never be like exactly $0. And I guess maybe the company goes out of business, but still with the whole bankruptcy and just there's always weird stuff going on with the stocks. Oh, IGC this morning pushing around. Yesterday, IGC had a nice move after hours, and then this morning just not really doing anything there. Big move there on IGC. You can see recently up there to $14, pulling back down there. And then yesterday, after hours, everybody got all excited. Everybody got real excited about IGC yesterday. They were like, IGC is going to the moon. It's going to go back to 14. Well, this morning it's not showing that right now. So let's see what happens here. Well, it's not having that action, not having the volume there. So 579 right there on IGC. Everybody's been trading this. Weed stocks, this company, just all over the place recently. You can see back there in August, this stock was 38 cents. 38 cents IGC back there in August, pushing up there above $14, and then now $5.80. Crazy. Crazy. What else we got hopping this morning? Hopping. The Gapper list is not doing it today. It's not really getting me excited. Luckily, I already got my profit for the day on TRVN. But, whoa. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. It's falling apart. The studio. Do I think there's a good chance that TRVN pulls back? I'm not sure it's going to pull back up there. Oh, good morning from Montreal. Bonjour. All right, let's take a look at here at MGA. I don't know why people are so excited about MNGA. This stock. The last couple times that I've streamed, people are like, MGNA, MNGA. Everyone gets really excited about this one, I guess. A little bit of a pushback up there. Not a big fan of this stock. Not a big fan of this stock by any means. I normally stay away from stocks under $1. Just try to stay away from them. But you can see MNGA kind of pushing around that 50-cent area. Maybe over 50 cents. This might do something, but you can see previously, yesterday, having some trouble there. What was the high on that candle? 55 high on that candle yesterday. So if you're looking here at MNGA, keep an eye on that 55 area being the next resistance from this break over 50. Maybe there's some money to be made there, but it's not worth it to me. So this is that stock AMTX. This is gapped up. It's up 17% this morning, but there's no volume. Only 54,000 shares traded. Not a lot of volume there, so we're looking for more volume. We need more action, more volume, baby. More action, more volume. Oh, Tasmania. Look at that. Somebody's tuning in from Tasmania. PEIX, they're at the $3 area. AGRX, people are typing about it. Let's take a look. AGRX. AGRX up 66%. Not sure why this didn't pop up on the scanner. Oh, I guess because I have it set at $1. Haha, that's why. That's why the scanner's not popping up there. So you can see AGRX up there to 76 cents, bouncing from that 46 cents this morning. Looking here at the daily chart, this thing having that previous resistance there, the 91 cents. But a nice spike up there. So far, I got 1 million shares traded before the market opens here. TRVN's got bad news this morning. Bad news overall. Some bad news there on TRVN. I ended up shorting it. I ended up shorting TRVN and that push up there to $2. And look at it now, down there at $1.14. I'll talk about this trade here later on. The real-time trade there. Wow. Did not expect it to go that low. Look at it, down there to $1 now. Bam. Not bad. Should have let this one ride a little bit longer there. Ouch. So TRVN down. GEVO, it's the second one on the pre-market gapper list. Up there to $5. Pulling back down there right now. Well, up there to $5.55, pulling back down there. Can I explain the $9 spike on NBEV? Oh, NBEV. I don't know. It's not showing up on my chart. Sometimes different charts will show different orders getting cleared and just weird stuff. So I've seen that happen before where we get these big spikes and it's not really, nothing really traded. It's hard to explain. I don't know the exact answer. But I've seen this before. I've seen stocks that go up and down, you know, big, massive moves. And then you get these big candles, but you don't really see the action. So AGRX pushing back up there to 86 cents now. $0.86 pushing there on AGRX. Palo Verde nuclear plant. All right. Frankie K in the house. Keep that power running, baby. Keep those nuclear reactors cool. Keep those nuclear reactors cool. So AGRX just popping up there, 88 cents now. She's making a move. Making a move. A little bit of a volatility there. Got 1.3 million shares traded so far. Any thoughts on INPX? Take a look. INPX. No thoughts. This is a beautiful chart. Look at that. Beautiful chart there. Find your entry. Sell it. Take your profit. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have much to say there about INPX. So GEVO, this stock has made moves before. GEVO, it likes to move around. It likes to do some stuff. It's only got an 8 million share float. So there's always a possibility to keep an eye on GEVO today. Always keep an eye on this one. You just never know what's going to happen when GEVO decides to do something. And then now NBEV just kind of getting stuck in this range right now. They're at $6.85, $7 area. Having a little bit of action there, but just not really moving. Got 600,000 shares traded, but this thing's just kind of stuck right now. So keep an eye. Over $7 there on NBEV. If it wants to break out there, keep an eye on it pre-market. If it breaks over $7 there at open, might be some opportunity. Just keep an eye. Keep an eye on those key levels. And the PEIX pulling down there below $3 now. So had some hope for this one. PEIX up there at $3.48. Pulling back down there below $3 now. Just not popping right there. You can see the leading gappers this morning. There's the gapper list. We got AMTX on the top of the list, but just not doing anything. And then GEVO, NBEV, PEIX, and then TRV and on the downside there. Now down there to $1. Beautiful. How do you determine when to short a stock? Same way that you determine when you go long on a stock. You're looking for key resistance, meaning key support long. So you're basically flipping the chart upside down, if that makes sense, when you're looking to short. AGRX up there to 88 cents, pulling back down there now to 81 cents. It's up 75% today. Got 1.5 million shares traded. GEVO, we talked about this one. Over $5 might be some action. That pre-market high there at $5.55. What do I think about TVIX? Really, TVIX is just going to be dependent on the overall market. Just looking, at the SPY. Looking at the overall market. Looking like this morning, big kind of gap down this morning, but then kind of pushing back up there, 287. So you can see the overall market kind of making that all-time high there at 294 area. And, people are just always kind of skeptical, thinking that this is going to pull back. There's going to be a crash. But really, we had that big crash back there in February, kind of went sideways for a little bit, and then we've kind of rallied since May. So people are expecting some type of pullback there on SPY, on the SPY, S&P 500, the Dow. The overall markets, people are thinking that we're going to get a bit of a pullback here. Looking here at kind of the 3 times ETF, the TQQ. This morning, big gap down there, $62. Kind of the same setup here, just going lower and lower as the overall market has been heading lower. So there's pre-market gappers again. Having trouble once again. AMTX is not doing anything. Kind of a slow morning pre-market. Slow morning pre-market here. AMTX just not doing it. I don't know. I really don't know what's oh my gosh, TRVN, are you kidding me? Now below $1. That's painful. That's painful. TRVN below $1 now. Wow. I blew it. I blew it really hard there. Blew it really hard there on TRVN. Ouch. Below $1. I shorted TRVN there at $2 and got that big move down there. Below $1. PYX. PYX. If you like more expensive stocks, here's PYX up 22%. It's not going to show up on my gapper scanner because I got my gapper scanner set to like $25. $25 $1 to $25 is what my gapper scanner is set up with there. So you can see PYX there up there to 47.50 now. Doing it. And AGRX having a little bit of trouble there at the 88-cent area. Let's see if this thing can push up there above $1. Got a big gap in the chart here on AGRX. I don't know. I'm not gonna say this thing's gonna gap from $1 to 241 today, but you never know with these crazy stocks. But definitely got some resistance coming up there at the dollars, at the 90 cent. So dollar area, 90 cent area there on AGRX. If you're long, definitely keep an eye on those key areas. MNGA pulling back down there as well. Everybody was all excited about this one earlier. This is a boring one. Wow. Boring day so far. Pre-market. TRVN. This one's gonna haunt me for a little bit there. I did not think it was gonna go all the way to 99 cents. That's crazy. AGRX not having the power to get through that 88-cent seller. Got IGC just pulling back down there as well. This has kind of been the pattern lately. The last couple days, the market has had these stocks that were looking really hot after hours. So you had this yesterday. You had what was it? IGC yesterday after hours. You know, making a move from the 460s, just going higher and higher, and then after hours squeezing, pulling back down there. And then you can see this morning just not having that continuation. So we just have not had that continuation from these after-hour moves. We've had some big after-hour moves, but we just have not had that continuation the next day. So you got to be careful if you're playing these overnight holds there. Definitely interesting to see how that pattern's been playing out right now. You got these after-hour moves, but just not getting the moves in the morning. And yeah, AMTX, someone just said this is probably the best looking ticker so far. Not really liking AMTX. Look at this volume, only 71,000 shares traded. So if the news was good, if this stock really had something going on there, we would expect to have some more volume there, have some more action. But this hasn't really had the volume or the action. We'll see what happens here at open. The pre-market high there is at 168. But yeah, having some trouble there. $1.60s. PEIX pushing back up there from the 285, right towards that $3 resistance. Having some trouble there, $3. So we'll see. Many people saying that PYX is the next weed stock to watch. Yeah, I mean, how high can it go? PYX to the moon. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh. So GEVO just not getting back above $5. Gonna be one of those slow mornings, but don't worry. Don't worry. The party's not over yet. The party is not over. Yes, yet. Why is it yes? So we'll see what pops up here on the scanner this morning. Always keep an eye on the scanners in the morning. You never know what's gonna happen. So we'll see what's gonna pop up this morning. I'll leave the scanner up for most of the day, or at least the first couple hours. I'll leave that scanner up so you guys can keep an eye on what stocks are hot and all that fun stuff. So don't tune away just yet. Stay tuned there. Keep watching. Keep watching. So this is a pre-market gapper. So you can see just not really much going on. You got 1 million shares traded there on PEIX, but everything else is not really having the power to get moving there. Do I think IGC is a short today? Let's take a look. So we got some support there. Let's say the $5 area support there on IGC. Just because that whole dollar area. I think the important thing here at the IGC is just trying to figure out, what your entry going to be if you are looking to short. Ideal entry for me, if I'm looking at this, if this thing can push back up there towards that $5.96 area, get denied there at that area. Shorting right here, it's not too sure. I want to be shorting right there in the middle of all this, but you never know. But really, the thing here with IGC is trying to figure out what's going to be your entry. You got to look for some strength. I'll look for some strength there on IGC for a short opportunity later, but right now, just a little bit too much weakness. PEIX, just heading lower. A couple stocks gapping up this morning. Everything kind of gapping up there, and then not really having the power to go higher. So we'll see what happens there. Like I said, PEIX just kind of at that $3 area right now. And I don't know, I don't think I had the IGC chart pulled up. So looking here at IGC, I'll look for some strength. If you're going to go short here on IGC, I like to short into strength. That way, I kind of have a predefined risk, knowing, okay, I'm shorting into 6. I can see there's some previous resistance there at the 620s, so that's what I'd be looking for, that area to short. Right, shorting right now there at the 550s. Could you do it? Yeah, you can do it. But the problem is, this thing might push back up there at open a little bit. It's not having that clear resistance really to short into there. But that's the problem sometimes with these shorts, is sometimes you just end up having to chase them and you end up getting burnt. Because if you short right here at 540, the stock bounces back off that 540 support. You're going to get squeezed out of it, and then the stock might end up just going lower at open. So you got to be careful. Really just kind of wait for that setup to come along, even for shorting. Same idea as going long with shorting, just having that idea that these stocks could easily, find some support, bounce back up. AGRX there at 74 cents now. It's up 60% on the day, but just not having the power to go higher. We talked about on the daily chart that 88-cent area. Having some trouble there, and then having that 90-cent area coming up next in terms of resistance. So AGRX just not doing it. And then we got NBEV. NBEV just right there at the $7 area. Keep an eye on that $7 if this thing wants to break out over that $7 area there after the market opens. Got a lot of just kind of resistance, the $8, $9 area. You can see kind of this range right now, kind of bouncing off that 650 previously. Having a little bit of range on these daily candles. You got $10 kind of as that big resistance up there. So you got $9, $8, $9, $10. Some resistance popping up there. Kind of looking similar to the pattern that we had earlier in September. Had this big move, and then pulling back, consolidating, another big move to the upside, and then right now kind of just going sideways there. And looking right now at that $7 area. $7 there. Hello, good morning, hello, welcome to the Thunderdome. Whoa, I thought you called me chubby. MCR, morning chubby. I'm not chubby. There's actually someone named Chubby in the chat. Denmark in the house. What's going on, Denmark? So there's the pre-market gapper scanner. I know everyone's here just for that, just to see the stocks that are popping up pre-market. And you can see on the list, not a lot of action today. TRVN popping back up there above $1. You're going to have some action with the shorts, kind of stuff going on there at the dollar area. Iowa. I don't even know anyone who lived in Iowa. Where is Iowa? Iowa's in like the central part of America, right? Iowa? I sound like an idiot right now. Where is Iowa? Do you trade ETF? Yes, I trade ETF. By Omaha. Okay, Iowa, Omaha Steaks, all the same. Cape Town. Are you trading morning, Patrick? I trade morning, yes. That's the plan. For anyone who's just now tuning in, you can see there, making my money there on TRVN. Oh, you can't see it, actually. TRVN, making my money this morning on TRVN over $3,000, all before 9 a.m. Not a bad way to start the day. Not a bad way to start the day. Also, I did the giveaway for the moon boot giveaway. For everybody who commented on the last video, I made did a giveaway for $100, and I did the random giveaway in today's video. So if you want to find out who won that, you got to watch today's video. You got to find out. I did a little random picker. So we just from the comments. Speed Trader is my broker. Speed Trader is the one for me. AMTX, what's going on there? AMTX, nothing. IGC bouncing around off that 540. Like I was saying earlier, you know, having that trouble there at that 550 area, 558 right now, but not sure I'd want to be shorting right here because you can see kind of bouncing back off that 540s. So same kind of idea when you're going short or going long. You get these stocks that are overextended to the downside, and you can still get that pushback up there. So even if a stock is selling off, you know, crashing, there's still a good chance the stocks can bounce back just because they're overextended to the downside. So the same idea as a stock that's overextended to the upside pulls back. Well, stocks that are overextended to the downside can easily go back as well. I'm going to go over the TRVN trade in a video later on today. I did a really good video kind of talking about it all real time and all that, so I don't want to repeat myself. So if you want to learn more about the TRVN short this morning, make sure you watch that video later on today, because there was some good information there. Am I a part of LPP? Oh my baby Jesus! I'd rather cut out my eyeballs than be a part of LPP. Just cut my eyeballs out. PEIX popping around there over $3 now. A little bit of a pushback up there, 310 now on PEIX. Hey, 500 people watching. I'm not sure why people are watching me, but hey, it is what it is. So there's a pre-market gapper list. One more time, taking a look here before. I got 5 minutes till the market opens. We got YGYI popping up there. 29,000 shares traded. 29,000 shares traded there on YGYI. Let's take a look at the chart here. I got PEIX, GEVO. These are all stocks that are moving around this morning. And that's what's happening. Pre-market. These are stocks that are gapping up. All right, PEIX, that was on there. YGYI, this one did something similar the other day. A little bit of a gap up there. It's got 30,000 shares traded up there to 780 now. You can look at the level 2 there. You can see 810 on the ass. Look about a 50, 60 cent spread there right now on YGYI. And yeah, not really sure what's going on with this thing. Normally this stock trades really low volume anyway, so you can see on these daily candles, these are what, 200, 500, bum. You know, some issues going on there with YGYI, just not having the volume, not having the action there. So that's keep an eye there on YGYI, but still just not enough volume on this thing right now. Not enough volume. That's what happens. Look at that. Spiked up there to 795, pulled right back down there to 740, and that's the volume. You need that volume, baby. Without that volume, you just don't get these moves that we like. You just get, you know, some action. You're getting some action, but still, that volume is just not going to help you there. Trying to look through here. NBEV kind of sitting right there at that $7 area. $7 sitting right there. Let's see where this happens. Let's see what happens here over $7 at open if it can get up there. Got a buyer sitting there at $6.91 right now. I got a big seller there at $7. So having some trouble there. What's your EPA set at? I'm not sure what the EPA is. EMA? Is it the EMA you're looking at? AGRX back up there towards that 88 cent area. If you're a penny stock lover, this one might be the one for you today. It's up 81%, but remember, we got that resistance coming up there at the 90 cents and that dollar area. So some key resistance on this chart, AGRX. I think there's, like somebody said, this is a big float. So expecting some type of action, but just not getting the type of low float action that we love to see. And right now, I'm not really sure what stock to keep an eye on. I think GEVO over $5 might be something, but right now, just not having the power to get there above $5. This is going to be one of those days where we're just going to be surprised. We're going to be surprised at what stock starts to move. I think it's one of those stocks that just has not even moved pre-market at all. So I'm using, if you look at this chart, the yellow line is the 9 EMA, this yellow line right there. And then the red line is the 20 EMA. And then the white line that's kind of moving around in there is going to be the VWAP during the day. AMTX, not doing anything. Not having any action there. No volume. No volume at all. All right. Got about 2 minutes till the market opens here. Let's see what happens. Got to get your fingers stretched out. Get your fingers stretching. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're ready. Hitting those hotkeys, baby. AGRX up there over 90 cents now. Let's see. AGRX, where is it at? AGRX up there at 94 cents. Keep an eye on AGRX above $1. Like we said, that dollar area resistance. So over $1 on AGRX if you're looking for an opportunity there. Might be something to do. Over $1 on AGRX this morning. $33 million float is, it's not considered high, but it's not considered like a super low float. Like this morning we got, you know, GEVO has 8 million. So that's kind of what we're looking at. All right, let's take a look. See what happens here. Over $1 on AGRX, trying to push, getting that volume. There it is, up to $1.02 now. $1.03. Big seller there at $1.04, $1.05. Getting just decimated right now. These sellers are getting squeezed. There she goes, up there above $1.05. $1.07 is the high so far this morning there on AGRX. Quick little spike above $1. If you were sitting there waiting for that break, there it is. TRVN back down there below $1 right now. And GEVO does not have the power to get above $5 there. So GEVO not doing it. And then NBEV getting denied there at $7. So let's take a look here at the scanner. What stocks are popping up there? These are all the stocks that we've already seen this morning. These are all stocks that we are watching this morning that are popping up there on the scanner. New high breakout there on AMTX and GEVO. Nothing looking too hot right now. Back over here, NBEV trying to push up there. Let's keep an eye on that $7 on that NBEV move. And look at YGYI. Just going straight up right now. It's like, hey, I'm going up. No, I don't care. I don't care if there's no volume. Got 140,000 shares traded there on YGYI right now. This is going to be really hard to trade. Really hard to trade with that type of volume. Because this thing, if it starts to crash, it's just going to get destroyed. So just not enough volume there on YGYI. Personally, for me, I couldn't get into this stock and get out of it safely. And you got about a 40, 50 cent spread at times as well. So got to be careful with these types of movers. Got to be real careful. I got 6 million shares float. The stock's pushing higher. But look at it now. There's just no volume. The volume just died. Volume's dead there on YGYI. AGRX pulling back down there below $1. So we had that little short-lived spike above $1 there on AGRX this morning. Pulling back down there. AMTX keeps popping up on the scanner down below, but it's just not really doing what we need it to do. Not moving there. I like to see big moves. Big moves, baby. IGC, NBEV, kind of just moving very similar to each other right now. I got NBEV down there at 675, and you got IGC with almost the same chart in the idea of where this started at open. Pulling back down there to the $5 there. Let's see if GEVO can push over $5 here. AGRX back above $1. Big spike. That's the kind of volatility we like to see. That spike above $1 there. Up there to $1.10 now. Just trying to move higher on this one. It's up 130%. So remember that. Stock's up over 130%. You got to be smart to take profit when you got it. If you bought in on if you bought in there on AGRX earlier this morning, just be careful. So there's that move back down. So you can see a lot of selling pressure there above $1 right now on AGRX. A lot of selling pressure. You see these big wicks on the candles. It's not always a good thing. Not always a good thing seeing that selling pressure there above $1. Just that resistance, trying to hold it down there. I think people trying to get out there above $1 and then, you know, getting some shorts that are piling in there as well, thinking this is going to pull back because it's up over 100%. As a short, if I'm thinking about shorting, I'm thinking about shorting a stock that's up over 100%. You know, it's like, hey, there's a good chance the stock's going to pull back because it's up just big. Wow. You can see YGYI up there to 980 on this candle, right? And then boom, back down there to $6. Talk about a dip buy there. Getting down there to $6. The low on this candle 6, and then the next candle you got a spike up there to 878. So really crazy to see. Getting a little bit better. Oh wait, that was a daily chart. Ha! I punked myself there. Punked myself. I wonder why the volume was so high. All right, so YGYI making a flag here, working on a flag. Let's see if this is going to break to the upside here. Pushing up there. Let's see if it pushes above 880. You can see just that little flag there. YGYI just does not have the volume there. Just does not have the volume. PYX up there to 49.25. Big old sell-off there at open. He had a big spike up there to 49.40, pulling back down there 45.80, pushing around there. Having some trouble now, looking like it's just not wanting to go higher. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of shorts trying to pile in there. Look at that. To the downside, that move there. CLDC not doing anything. PEIX over that $3 now, up there to 320. Trying to push back up there. A little bit of action there, but still have some trouble. Looking at the scanner here. There's the scanner. Those are stocks that are moving, stocks that are hot this morning. You can see GEVO pop up on the scanner. PEIX popping up on the scanner as well. And you got FPAY popping up over there on the low float mover scanner. Let's take a look here at FPAY. 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 Oh. Why is this popping up there? Not sure why that's popping up there on the scanner. Nothing really going on there. That PEIX trying to push there. Got that previous resistance there at the 325. Let's see if that's going to push above 325 here. You can see on the 1 minute chart there. $323, $325. Let's see. Are those shorts going to be using that as resistance there? Trying to short into this. Looking like they're winning that battle. You can see those wicks just forming there. And there's a bit of a pullback. You can also see how overextended the stock is right here. Overextended there. GEVO just not getting above that $4.95 resistance, $5 there, and pulling back down there now. So that's not fun. IGC down there to $4.90. So a lot of these stocks just crashing back down. Like I said, it's always interesting to see how these stocks yesterday, had a big move from that $5 up there to $6.75 after hours. And then today, just giving all that up. Just giving all that gains up really quickly there and just moving back down lower. So I'm always interested to see what happens there. IGC. Ooh, interesting. TRVN pushing back up there, $1.24 now. Nice little push back higher. This thing's down 60% on the day. Always expect some type of little bit of a bounce back there. Even in stocks that are just getting crushed, good chance they can push back. AGRX holding that dollar area, the 95-cent area. Kind of look at that 95-cent area as support. And then it's getting tight there at the 106, 105. So a little bit of a channel here. Wait to see what happens above $1.10 there on AGRX. Like to see this thing break above $1.10 again. It's up 120%. Got the overall market trying to go back to green here. S&P 500 getting close to green, trying to push. PYX just getting really choppy there at open. PEIX 326. Ooh, big old range there. Look at that big range from that 322 down to $3. Pushing back up there, 326 now. Kind of a slow morning right now. I got GCPA popping up there. GCAP up there to 762 now. Not a lot of volume. Only 169,000 shares traded there on GCPA. And PEIX trying to push back up there from that pullback down to the $3. $460 now on GEVO. I feel like I'm just looking at all these stocks, and I'm like, oh, this one's going up, this one's going down, this one's not doing anything. There's not really anything that's like popping off there. I got the VIX making a move here. Looks like the SPY must be breaking the downside. So the SPY was trying to go green there. Now pulling back down there. S&P 500 just getting rocked right there. Yeah, it's down 0.25%. But yeah, I think this is the overall market. A 1% move to the downside on the SPY is a big move. So we'll see what happens here. Overall market, if we're going to go red, go green. I ended up shorting TRV in pre-market. TG asking me there in the chat. All right. Not really seeing it right now. Not looking hot. LGC, MNGA, AGRX, there to dollar. Take a look here at CRMD. CRMD, a little bit of range there at open as well. $1.50. So right now, not looking super hot. What time would you say most of your trades happen each day? Normally between 8 a.m. and 10 o'clock. Eastern time, Florida, Eastern. Has anyone seen AGRX? I think we saw it. AGRX pulling back down there below that 95 cents. So not holding that support there at 95 cents and moving lower back down there at 90 cents now. So like we talked about, just having that resistance there, having those shorts that are piling in there above $1, not being able to, spike higher. So there's VT, a little bit of a curve, a little bit of a move there, moving higher. Looking at the chart here, where's that next resistance going to be at? You can see that 360 area there on VT, trying to push higher. We'll say that. I'd say 350 is a better resistance there on VT in terms of just a resistance to watch there. Let's see, VT, it's up 10%. You got 600,000 shares traded, so the volume increasing here. Keep an eye on it. PTIE still holding. What's been popping with this stock? Not much popping here. GCAP up there is 762 now. Looking for more volume. Only 186,000 shares traded so far there. You got YGYI this morning breaking to the downside, getting a little bit more volume, but still not enough volume there. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to close this out. Well, I'm going to leave this open. I'm going to leave the scanner open for you guys, but just not seeing anything. I made my money already there on TRVN this morning, so no point in me forcing it. A couple stocks moving around, but everything that's looking really choppy right now. Everything that's not really doing it. Not doing it what we need to do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll put the scanner up here for you guys. Leave it on for a couple hours, and you can see what stocks are popping up on the scanners. And there you go. Real simple, real easy. I'll post a video later on today talking about my trade there on TRVN and just the overall trade on the day and making money and all that stuff. So make sure you tune in later on. Also, if you did the Moon Boot giveaway last week, make sure you tune in to see if you won or not. Did a little random picker and from the comments. So trust me, making money, it wasn't always easy. There was 2 years of me battling everything, battling emotions, battling doing stupid things, and learning to trade.